When we look at the ISTJ dark sides, they're also called the shadows of the ISTJ personality types. In the Myers-Briggs type indicator, when we talk about unhealthy, or when we call a personality type or somebody unhealthy here when used in the Myers-Briggs type indicator means stressed. Yeah, so when we talk about unhealthy, don't think otherwise. It's just another word used in the MBTI to mean stressed, or when he's out of control, of self-control. So the ISTJ are extremely judgmental. The unhealthy ISTJ is extremely judgmental. They develop a distorted view of the world and see things as black and white. Their way, it's either their way or the highway. And when people don't subscribe to their opinions, they might judge them harshly and become overly critical. Then ISTJs are usually not afraid to raise their opinions or give their opinions. So when unhealthy, they can hurt a lot of people, including friends. In extreme cases, they can even become aggressive and intimidating. Then unhealthy ISTJs have a world of anger. Yeah, they swim in a world of anger when they are unhealthy. That anger might make them less tolerant of others and quick to cut them off. They might also show anger in their sharp criticism. Then unhealthy ISTJs also adopt the ESTJ flaws. Remember, the ESTJs are extroverted sensing. So when the ISTJ is unhealthy, they tend to adopt the weaknesses of the ESTJ. They can become bossy and temperamental. Then depression, they have strong emotions that are always hidden. When they are unhealthy or they are sad, their emotions can bottle up and cause depression. Then they refuse to open up or confront their emotions. They will hide their emotions even in really depressing situations. Then there is vice and more vices. They can result to being drinking and other habits that might dominate an unhealthy ISTJ. There's no room for sensitivity. They become blunt and harsh. Unhealthy ISTJs are inclined to dismiss people's concern or worries if they do not base them on logic. Then they become extremely nitpicky. As good planners, people might never measure to their standards when they are unhealthy. As a result, some will feel uncomfortable around them. Then their shadow function, that is the extroverted sensing, typically emerges in response to what they perceive as an attack on their dominant inverted sensing perspective. Their dominant function is introverted sensing. So their auxiliary function is extroverted sensing. So it typically emerges in response to what they perceive as an attack of their, or an attack on their dominant function, the introverted sensing perspective. Then there is this fear of change. As an introverted sensing dominant type, ISTJs are less open to innovation and quite they tend to stick on to stick to what they know best. They have little desire to deviate or entertain alternatives. Then they have narrow thinking. They are very particular about what they want and how things should be done. They are tentative about taking risks or anything untested alternatives that may, or trying untested alternatives that may actually work out for the better. They have little urge to venture outside the box. Yeah, then ISTJs withholding affection. Not inclined towards emotional display, they tend to maintain a reserved stoic front, but when under stress can be emotionally volatile. Then the people who are hypervigilant about their finances and vigilant against anyone who tries to cheat or defraud them. There are people that are less generous. Let's just say it in a layman's language. There are people that are less generous, more so when they become unhealthy. the hypervigilance on their finances increases a bit. Yeah, I think that is all about the what we call the shadows of the ISTJ personality type. In our next video, we are going to jump on the careers, but mostly suit and those that don't fit the ISTJ personality type. And then we will conjoin it with the video of the famous personality types in the world with the ISTJ personality type. Otherwise, for now, just have fun, guys. Just enjoy your day. Before we leave, let's get one from Nigeria or from West Africa. The West Africans say that when the axe entered the forest, the tree said, "Look, the handle is one of us." Can I repeat that? When the axe entered the forest, the tree said, in quotes, "Look, the handle is one of us." I wish you all the best today, guys. Thank you.